Hey, you guys, and welcome to the Lofi-Network, Pisces Soul Tribe. I want to get into some general messages for you. And of course, anything you need from me can be found down below in the description box. And if this message resonated with you and you feel as if you need a personal reading, down below you can check out our sponsor, Psychic Source, in the description box. If you use my unique code, JMarion, you can get up to 40 minutes for $19.80. And if you're not satisfied with your reading, you can get your money back, okay? I know that will be a big help for you as it has been for others, okay? Now, on to your reading. Divine, what is it we need to focus on at this moment? What do you need to let us know? What is the energy surrounding us? Okay, so first coming out is SOS. So distress, act with urgency, as well as assistance needed. What else, Divine? So my boo. So official status, exclusive relationship, seeing each other openly. So what I'm feeling is somebody is going to need help. Somebody's going to need help, or some sort of relationship is in need of rescue, in need of saving. I feel like somebody is trying to possibly save a relationship here. Yeah. Divine, what else? It feels like somebody's trying to save a relationship. So tiptoeing, so avoiding getting caught, acting shady, as well as sneaking around. And I feel like the reason why somebody is trying to avoid, somebody's avoiding something here as well. And I feel like this is because literally, as the card says, somebody's possibly been sneaking around, someone's hiding something. Because if you're tiptoeing around, you're avoiding, like the card says, you're avoiding getting caught, but more than likely you're also hiding something as well. Divine, what else is here? Last one for me. So we have numbing. Yeah, so self-medicating, addictions, irrational behavior. Somebody's trying to act like something isn't wrong, but this is definitely giving an energy of somebody who doesn't want to get caught. You know, somebody who has something to hide, someone who's avoiding telling something. Divine, yeah, somebody needs help. Divine, clarify SOS for me, please. So we have the cleanse, so detox, ridding negativity as well as purification. I feel like somebody that it has been needy, or somebody that has been, you know, maybe a hindrance to you, somebody who's always feeling like they need to be rescued. I feel like you're letting that go, and I feel like you're allowing someone's life happen around them. You're letting people live with their decisions here as well. You're ridding yourself of assisting anyone at this time. I really do believe that. So lift off. So fast action, progression forward, as well as the wait is over. I feel like you're focused more so on what you need to be focused on, which is yourself. And I feel like you're allowing all other energies to be whatever they have been, because they've been absent anyway. They've been absent anyway, and there's no feel or no sense of them giving to you in a particular instance here. Okay. Divine, clarify, my boo. So we have cuffing season. So single and ready to mingle. I'm ready for a relationship, on the hunt. So I do feel like you're letting someone go. And I feel like you're letting someone go so you can really come into what it is you seek and you desire. Okay, so now this is, because I'm like, why is this about somebody else? Can we talk about Pisces for a moment? But yeah, so I do feel like you're in this space right now where you are willing to date. I don't feel like this is anything that you're forcing at this time, but I do feel like the energy is out there, because it most certainly has been showing up in the readings. Okay. Divine, clarify one more time for my boo and cuffing season. Yeah, so laughter. Yeah, somebody's definitely dating. So wholeness, overjoyed, smiling, and if you're not dating someone, you're most certainly happy with yourself at this present moment. Because I don't feel like you're not living your life. I feel like you're doing all the things that you do want to do in your life, even if you don't have a partner. Divine, tiptoeing. Clarify, please. So we have a brick wall. So defense mechanism, guarded as well as hard to reach. Yeah, so someone most certainly is hiding something, avoiding getting caught, avoiding being seen. But this is different. Divine, last one, clarify one more time. Yeah. So receipts. So evidence, guilty as charged as well as exposed. Yeah, someone is hiding something. It doesn't have to be anything nefarious, but somebody is hiding something. This could be hiding money, hiding things that somebody's purchased, from stores, crazy in the back of a closet. This could be many different things. But the overall energy is just concerning somebody who is avoiding getting caught. Divine, can you clarify one more time? Is there a reason why they're avoiding? Yeah, so a frenemy. So fake friends, two-faced as well as hidden intentions. So this is somebody who has some hidden motives against you. Okay, I feel like somebody is going behind your back when you're not around discussing you, and I feel like they are possibly telling your business because it seems like they have some sort of tangible evidence that with receipts that they feel like they're exposing you. But this is definitely somebody who could have possibly been a friend previously, but now is an enemy. But it feels like they probably were also, against you all along, especially if they feel so comfortable to discuss you when you're not around. Divine, clarify numbing. So we have a key player, so important person playing an essential role, irreplaceable, as well as light bulb moment. So sudden realization, feeling inspired, as well as insightful awareness. I feel like the insightful awareness here now is you no longer are allowing someone to invade and get in your space. Someone's time is up with TikTok. So I do feel like this is someone ultimately cutting out another person. What people are doing behind your back has no effect on you. There is this heavy sense of protection guard here as well. And I also do believe that the moment that you're coming to realize is you don't need these people. You realize how treacherous people can be. But I don't feel like you're going to use this against anyone else. I do feel like you still feel as if you have an open mind about relationships moving forward, but you will know how to handle them. Okay. And I feel like that's ultimately what these experiences were about. Divine, concerning the cleanse and SOS, what's the T? Okay, so we have rejected. So once again, definitely ridding yourself of anything that doesn't suit or serve you. I feel like if someone does ask for help, which may be a thing, I do feel as if you will be turning them away because this is something that is going to be out of your scope and out of your reach. But I also do feel like somebody's going to reach out to you that hasn't reached out to you in quite a while, and maybe they've possibly heard or seen about some sort of elevation or growth that has happened in your life, and they feel like maybe you can assist them in some type of way. Divine, clarify rejected. And then we have jackpot. So winning money, got rich, inheritance, unexpected money. So yeah. So I do feel as if somebody has seen something, concerning you. And I do feel like what you are getting ready to come into, this is definitely going to spark some drama. Yeah, this is going to spark some drama. I feel like there's also this thing of people feeling like you're undeserving. And I do feel like what has happened is I feel like you got off to yourself, and there's something about you finding this wealth of knowledge, this wealth, this jackpot, whatever it is. It could actually be physical money as well. I do feel like you got this when you went off to yourself. There's this huge significance with being like in this hermit energy, being in this self-reliant energy. And that's not saying that you, as I said, you don't need anybody, but there's something about securing your own first. Okay, the focus. Jackpot energy. Divine, clarified laughter, single ready to mingle over here, cuffing season. Okay, so we have fake flexing. So acts rich, flosses money, acts fancy, and shows off. And Divine, clarify fake flexing. Yeah. So bad habits. Okay. So yeah. So I feel like what's happening now is I feel like there's somebody who has bad spending habits because let's just say when you consider the nature of somebody who's a party animal or somebody who's just like really off enjoying their life, the thing that comes most suitable in that particular environment is bad habits, those particular addictions, toxicities, and things of that nature. It seems like somebody could be overly indulging, is what this is giving an energy of. This is giving an energy of someone overindulgent. But I also feel like you need to be careful here as well, because I do feel like people would be using your resources and saying it's their own. Just say if you had a nice car and this was your partner or your friend or something, they would ask, can they use your car? And you thinking that is simply harmless, but they're out really flexing in your car, possibly saying that it's theirs. And maybe even you're generous and you give to your friends, you give to your people that you're close to. I feel like people, could be using you in that way here as well, especially with fake flexing and bad habits coming out with jackpot afterwards. Divine, talk to me about this frenemy. What's the tea? Okay, so we have uninterested. So I feel like that's also why brick wall is there. I feel like nothing is really getting to you. Nothing's getting to you. Nothing is getting through you. And even if somebody has some evidence against you, you don't care. It's almost like what's done is done. What's done is done. But honestly, no one can tell your story better than you. So I feel like if people were really truly interested, then they would come to you. But I even feel like when people do come to you, you're not giving it any play, because there's just certain things that you're no longer discussing. Divine, uninterested. Okay, so we have wants you back. And then we also have thief that came out. So robbed, lost, theft, physical or emotional. And I do feel like that's what it is. I feel like this will literally be a waste of time. Being involved with these people, consistently going around with these people, trying to see if people are discussing you, trying to figure things out about other people. Let it be. It's like if it's done and it's over and you're not interested, if you're uninterested, you're not concerned either. So you can literally walk away from the situation without it being a problem. But I do feel like if you do let these people back in, these are people who will use you. These are people who, they're not your friends. They're not your friends. They don't like you. They don't like you at all. Divine, clarify numbing key player light bulb moment. They don't like you. So we have running. And then tell me about running. Because with numbing here, yeah, we have ignoring. So once again, there's somebody who possibly is ignoring something. And then we also have unfazed. But once again, like, I feel like you lie in this energy where you're not you don't care. I feel like there was somebody who really meant a lot to you as far as this key player energy is concerned. I feel like what you were used to give to a key player, you turned back and you gave it to yourself. And I feel like moving forward, you had this realization that you are the most important asset in your life, and it's through you others could be made happy. So there's this need to fix yourself, and not even fix yourself. Go after wellness, restoration. Figure out who is this person that lies deep within that you've been hiding. Okay. Divine, what is the overall message here? Okay. So we have the Knight of Wands coming out. What else, Divine? So Six of Swords in reverse, as well as the Eight of Cups. Okay, so somebody is hesitant on taking some action to leave a certain type of situation. I feel like somebody's not listening to their guidance, their better judgment. I feel like somebody is legit listening to themselves. With this Knight of Wands, somebody that you walked away from is, I feel like they're rejecting guidance to not come towards you, and they are going to come towards you anyway. I feel like this is somebody who is moving based off of impulse. But there is definitely something that you walked away from, because I feel like if this was concerning you, the Six of Swords would be upright. Divine, clarify this Six of Swords in reverse. We had the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Divine, Six of Swords in the reverse. Somebody definitely is wanting to return. Yeah, we even have the Queen of Wands in reverse. And then we have the Emperor. Yeah, this is somebody who was, I hate to say it, was very narcissistic. Queen of Wands in reverse and the Emperor. I feel like this is somebody who abused their position in your life, who abused their place. This is a key player. This is the key player. This is definitely the key player. Somebody walked out of your life and you walked out of theirs rather. And with you leaving this type of energy behind, they're hesitant. They are not listening to their better judgment and they're coming towards you anyway. Divine, what is the intention? Intention, Divine? We have the Empress. Wow, that's crazy. So Empress, King of Cups, Death, and the Rebirth, as well as the Knight of Cups. This is somebody who is wanting another chance at love with you, wanting another chance at an opportunity with you. This is somebody who I don't feel like they treated you right. I don't. Especially with the Divine Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this is somebody who literally is wanting another chance to possibly emotionally manipulate you. We have the Tower. I feel like this is somebody who's coming in to bring some issue in your life, and I also feel like this is some sort of test here as well. With the Tower, definitely seems divinely orchestrated, as if this is supposed to happen. It's not giving me anything that's a surprise, because I don't feel like if this has happened, this will be anything that's shocking or surprising to you. This is somebody who wants growth with the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like somebody wants to start over again with you. Divine, Eight of Cups moving forward. And then we have the Hermit. Yeah, so you're off to yourself, definitely off to yourself. And if you're not off to yourself, this is them in single energy, but this is giving me an energy of you rather being alone with the Eight of Cups as well as the 9 being the Hermit. So 89 could be significant for some of you all here. Divine, what else with the Hermit? Last few messages, then we clarify. We have the Devil. I feel like you're coming in to be tempted after being away for yourself. Something is coming to restrict you with the Eight of Swords. So 88 could be significant here as well. So yeah, something's coming in to, I feel as if to test you. I do feel like you yourself are in good spaces. I feel like this is just the interaction. And I feel like the test is a person. Somebody's coming in to test you. Divine, clarify the Devil. They're coming in to definitely test you. Clarify the Devil. Then we have the Ace of Wands. Yeah, so they're definitely coming in to do something with the 9 of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. So that's interesting. 8 and 9, and then the 8 of Swords was at the bottom of the deck, and now we have the 9 of Swords. Yeah, so this seems like it's going to be possibly some sort of dream, some sort of something to let you know that something is coming here with the Devil and the Ace of Wands, but someone is planning to take some sort of action with the Ace of Wands. Divine, Ace of Wands, the Devil. We have the 5 of Swords. Yes, I feel like somebody's coming in to in some way test you, because this is definitely giving me some sort of test. Somebody is coming in to really try you. Almost, it feels like they almost want to get in your way, maybe stop you. And I don't mean whether they know that they're doing this or not, but them coming back in would physically stop you from doing something, not because they're doing it, but because of your focus. I feel like with somebody coming back into your life, they're going to take a large amount of your focus away from where it needs to be. And I feel like that's what the notion is. Like, we need to move forward and there's no moving back. Okay. Divine, last few messages. We have the King of Wands here now, upright. With the 10 of Cups. Divine, this King of Wands. Okay, with the Temperance. Yeah, so what I feel like you definitely changed the flow of things. Like, you changed the way people were viewing you to you, and I feel as if you just started to flow with things and you started to move with things. I feel like you transitioned into a space more so definitely involving peace, but everything that you decided to do, or every action that you took moving forward when you got away, when you got off to yourself, you started to keep those things to yourself. You started to change the way that you responded in certain situations here as well. If you did take an action where you used to tell people about it, you stopped doing that. I feel like you took the action, and when it's done, that's possibly when you started to speak about it again. Divine outcomes. Okay. So we have the Knight of Pentacles. So work. Knight of Pentacles, divine. Dedication. We have the Hierophant. Dedication, skill, technique. Yeah, I do feel like there's some sort of contract also as well. Something about a new job here as well. Possibly after losing another one with the Five of Swords. Divine, the Hierophant. Definitely feels like some type of contract. Something more serious with the Judgment. I do feel like in some way also you're possibly being awarded something here as well with the Hierophant and the Judgment, Knight of Pentacles, with the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck here. I do feel like there's something that you're possibly being awarded, Divine, the Hierophant, the Judgment. We have the Death as well as the King of Wands. I feel like this is throughout the changes that you made. We did just leave off with the King of Wands as well as the Temperance. So there definitely is something about a shift in direction, a change in focus here as well. But I feel like there's more so of a confidence and a surety that something can be done. I also feel like in some way, once again, there's this energy of the divine being able to depend on you, because there's something that you will get done regardless of what circumstances or situations come in your life. Not much bothers you or defeats you, to be perfectly honest. Divine, the Knight of Wands here. Knight of Wands. King of Wands, rather, excuse me. And then we have the Chariot as well as the Ace of Wands. So that's interesting. We had the Ace of Wands with the Devil. So I do feel like with you, what actually happened with the Five of Swords, Ace of Wands, and the Devil previously is you shifted and you changed some type of energy, because we did have the Five of Swords that was at the bottom of this deck here. And I feel now as if you changed the flow, you changed the direction, you changed the intent of what other people were trying to do towards you. I feel like you understood the assignment, especially with the King of Wands, the Temperance. You changed the flow. This was a lesson in flow, a lesson in change. And I feel like you passed the test with flying colors is also what I'm hearing with the Chariot and the Ace of Wands. So what was actually meant to destroy you with the Ace of Wands and the Devil, I feel like is going to be meant to benefit you with the King of Wands, Chariot, and the Ace of Wands. The last one, divine, with the Ace of Wands, we have the Star. Yes, I do feel like this is a reward. You changed the energy, you changed the flow, you changed the intent. What was meant to harm you actually helped you, because no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Okay, Pisces Soul Tribe, that was your reading. Hopefully this message resonated with you in some way, shape, form, or fashion, and you were able to take something from it that you could use. Of course, if you need anything from me, you can find those details down below in the description box. And if this reading resonated with you and you feel as if you need a personal reading, check out our sponsors, Psychic Source, down in the description box as well. Using my unique code JMarian, you can get up to 40 minutes for $19.80. A lot of time and a lot of insight for you to get anything, any clarity that you need. Okay, those details down below in the description box as well. And as always, my good people, remember to conquer this day, and see you in the network. Bye, guys.